Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a lucky couple in love that loves reacting to some Legend of Vox Machina.
Yeah.
So this is season 3, episode number 11 that we're checking out today. And yeah, if you want all of our reactions for Vox Machina, we started with season 1. You can check that out in the description of this video. We got a playlist for you. Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay, you ready, Bucky? Let's do it.
Come on, Keely, you got this.
Pull her out!
This journey is hers.
Where are you, Rashawn? Keyleth!
Yeah, Keyleth, you don't want to become a statue. Oh, it'll take anybody.
Those who cast this ritual experience the entirety of the world all at once.
That's intense.
Will drown hers out. This body will no longer be her own. The world will reclaim it.
Can you imagine experiencing the entire world all at once?
Nope.
Why risk so much to find little old me?
You know damn well why.
Oh, him. Plus, he did deal us quite a setback. He would be alive right now if he had made better choices. Or if you were there to save him.
Oh, you bitch. I know, we don't like her.
Cared for his people more than you ever could.
He'd rather let the masses die than sacrifice his pride.
You bitch!
That's what I said.
Sister, allow me.
Awesome!
You!
Oh, good cover.
The soil is consuming her.
Keyleth, fight it! Stood against the council. Hold firm again.
This is a lot bigger than just standing up to a council.
That's kind of working, though.
Do not resist the pull of the world.
I thought you said she had to fight.
Yeah, but that hasn't been working, so.
To find your tether, the people you trust.
Come on, Keely.
Maybe.
Now connect yourself to them. There must be someone who gives you strength.
Yes, you can. Come on.
Relying on someone else is the hardest thing we can do. The moments together, tie yourself to him.
Come on, Keely.
They did not just kill Keyleth now, too.
No. I don't believe that.
Okay, she's just like trapped. What's up, babe?
You know I'm in love with you, right?
He's in love with you. What the fuck? She's gonna bust out and be better than ever.
Yeah, come on.
Oh! I think she's conquered Earth.
Reach out across the world. Sense your target. Trace it to Raishan.
Get her. But first, save facts.
Cool trick. It's actually quite a difficult bit of sorcery. It took me. Oh no.
He's still in the same
Grok.
position.
Yes, you can move, buddies. God, I didn't mean that literally.
Okay, nice to see you. Gotta praise Gareth.
Yes, I wanted that. That's what I wanted.
Like the Moonweaver's tits, he looks awful. Hi there. You aren't too talkative, which is a definite improvement. Truth is, when you tracked me down in Ankral, it was the sweetest thing anyone's ever done. And I hope maybe that's all you need right now. I miss you, Dad.
You do?
Way to go, Pike. Oh.
Yeah. Ooh! All right.
Just swing him back around.
Yeah.
Wait for them to reload and then dash to get my bow. Ready? Not really.
Ooh.
Split up.
Nice. Stab.
How many have you out there?
Does seem like this boat holds a lot.
Damn it.
Stupid vestige.
Do you get it now, crew? She doesn't care about any of you.
I only wish Mom were here to see you.
You do your people proud, Keyleth.
I need to get a message to the others. Do you have a skyship or...
My dear, the ground does not merely speak to us. It can also listen. Whom would you like to reach?
You know who.
Thanks again, Pike, for sticking by me. I got a feeling things are gonna be a lot more normal now.
Can they hear me? Keyleth?
The reception's not the greatest, so...
Alan, come to Thepra. It's important. Please. You think she found something?
I'm staying here.
The hell you are. Your loyalty to these weirdos is your only endearing quality. Don't blow it. But nothing. Save the world. Besides, I got a song to learn.
Good job.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Load the rest of my weapons!
There ain't enough room for us and these crates.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Now there is.
It's cool shifting her eye.
Yes.
Ooh.
Got a piece of her.
She like steals Percy's soul?
Come on back.
It's all over.
She doesn't see you coming.
Arrogant to the end.
I just know something you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Shoot her again.
Or like pull out the arrow, but slowly.
The world would be better with Percy still in it.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Good shot.
At least there's room for both of us on this thing.
Nice Titanic reference.
Yep.
Didn't you get shot in like the belly?
Stomach.
Yeah.
I love you, but I do miss them. All of them. Should have let that sink to the bottom with Ripley.
I don't think so, sister. Percy's voice came from this weapon.
I don't understand.
What if Percy's soul is somehow trapped in here?
Oh, it's even. Oh.
No, don't you dare give me hope.
Sister, if I... Okay, what the hell is this now? Keyleth?
Are we in trouble?
Are we ever not?
We got Ripley. I saw. Look,
Katie,
I
I'm
need to
sorry I
apologize
realized
to
this.
all of you. Her turf. She talks first.
There you go.
I've been begging you to listen to me this whole time. But the truth is, I had to trust myself first. And I do now. I had to leave to understand how much I need you all. Especially you, Vax. Because I'm in love with you.
Yay.
Here we go.
Don't...
I like Keyleth's speech better.
Words not working.
We gonna finish this thing?
One more dragon. One last stand.
We'll follow your lead. If you have a location.
Hells yes, I do.
What, no welcoming party? Where are people's manners?
Holy crap. Is that a ziggurat?
I should have stayed in a coma.
I saw Rayshawn through the soil, preparing some ritual. She's here somewhere.
Asarale lofti salamake.
You sound awful. And you look even worse. Whatever you're up to, you won't succeed.
Child, you cannot fathom what I'm capable of. So there's no point in holding back any longer. Not against you.
She's got that dragon tuberculosis. It's whole what the f.
Did you just summon a black hole?
Yeah, kind of seemed like it.
Nearly over. When your people infected me, they had no idea what they awakened.
Apparently not.
I shall avenge my suffering and wipe your kind from existence.
Zombie dragon. Oh!
Only one thing remains.
For you to die.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's what she wanted.
That's what she wanted. Because it was too easy. I mean, she was gonna die anyways. And now she's a healthy host.
Like sheep to the slaughter.
This is a good lesson this season in that blind faith and blind vengeance gets you nowhere. You know, you shouldn't have blind faith and like just trust Rayshawn when she wanted to help. But at the same time, like if you're just blinded by rage and vengeance, then you're also not thinking through about what the consequences. And like, does this seem too easy to take her down like this? She says that there's only one thing left. If you're like that close to getting what you want, and there's only one thing left, you are struggling. You're like, no, like there's one thing left. If I can just hold on. Like she had been giving up. Oh man. But Keyleth was just so blinded to it, which I'm not blaming her, I'm not saying that I would do like a better job in that situation. And we'll never know because I don't come across many dragons, sick dragons, at least.
Healthy ones only.
Yeah, only healthy ones.
I mean, I think that's the wonderful thing about Keely's journey on this season. Like, we've given her shit, me especially, because of...
I think we've both been hard on Keyleth.
Her, oh, woe is me, no one's listening to me, which is very annoying when her team is, and yet she is blindly vengeful. But that's also, like, her journey is the human journey. Right? Like there's such a human element to that because to what you said, blind faith and blind vengeance, the key word in common is blind. Being blind to everything else, having your blinders on, doing tunnel vision, like not reading the chessboard that is whatever it is you're involved in.
Probably chess.
Yes. That's what made Keely's journey so easily relatable, and yet the frustrations that we had with her are very often the frustrations that we've had with ourselves when we've been in positions of being so angry we don't see anything beyond that, or just kind of so hopeful that we might be blinded to some of the realities that we're not considering.
Yeah, I know they gave us Ripley's backstory and that she was like her people were slaughtered by wizards or whatever, and she like they couldn't defend themselves, and so she needed to that's what she was so gung-ho about, everyone being armed. But at the same time, like, I didn't care. Like,
Yeah.
I get it, her people hurt, and she's got a tragic backstory, great, whatever. I was very satisfied with her dying.
Oh, yeah. Especially Vex's second shot.
Yes.
We've said it a million times, hurt people, and I'm all for trying to see things from the other side, trying to understand where someone else is coming from, imagining yourself in their shoes. I think all of that is great. But at the same time, being hurt is not licensed to be an asshole. Like,
yeah,
that doesn't, just because you were hurt doesn't justify terrible things that you may do because you were hurt.
Explanation and justification are the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it might allow us to better understand why you behaved a certain way, but that doesn't make your behavior any better than what it was.
Yeah.
And Ripley is a prime example of that. Like, sure, we can understand why she's doing it. We can see her sort of fanatical belief of like, put a gun in everyone's hand and suddenly we're all on equal footing, which is kind of in my mind ludicrous. But sure, we now understand your point of view. Doesn't change the fact that you summoned a demon monster, that you killed Percy, that you collaborated with an evil dragon. Like, none of those backstory elements make any of the three that I just mentioned okay. And so when you get your comeuppance, we're going to celebrate.
Yeah. Agreed. As far as Percy being trapped in the pistol, I didn't realize that, like, so Vex was saying, don't give me hope. But I'm like, he doesn't have a body. So even if he has a soul, where does it go? Like, I thought she was crying because, oh my gosh, like, not only is the person I love dead, but their soul is trapped. Like, they can't even find peace in death. So I thought that's what was torturing her. Not that, like, there was some chance that if his soul's in there, they're able to transfer it. I mean, I guess they could like put it in another body, but I mean, would you love me if I was in another body? No, of course not.
I mean, your body's pretty good. So like, I mean, if you pick you'd have to somehow find a way to upgrade.
Babe, there's no upgrade in this.
I had the same response though. Like, my interpretation of it was the same as yours. I thought like, oh my God, poor Percy's like trapped in this hellish purgatory and like, inside a gun watching Ripley kill people all the time, like just take innocent lives.
Almost killing the woman he loves. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I interpreted it. When she said, don't you dare give me hope, I was like, ooh, what does she know that I don't?
Yeah.
Because I thought the same thing. I'm like, he doesn't have a body. And then I wondered, What did happen to his body?
They had it on the casket or whatever when they were like going to the funeral and everything. So it's like,
So it's rotting in like a stone coffin.
yeah. I'm glad that Scanlan's daughter talked some sense into him and like basically like released him from his guilt or whatever of feeling like he's abandoning her if he leaves her alone. It's like, you know, I mean, you're not gonna be in the same room with her for like you know, the rest of her life and everything. Like you guys, you know, can spend time apart. It's okay.
I just love what she said, that like his loyalty to his friends was the one redeeming quality about him. I mean, everything that she knew about him was that he abandoned people. He thought only of himself and did what was solely best for Scanlan in the moment, which is not unreasonable from the perspective that she had. But like knowing Scanlan and how dear his friends are to him, I'm glad that she finally got to see that and recognize it for the personality attribute that it is. Like that's a really good quality of his.
No. Keyleth and Vax, and Vax like not being able to being speechless after Keyleth said she loved him and kissed him. That was sweet.
Yeah, words not working right now.
So they gotta kill Thordak once again, or Rashawn in Thordak's body. But I mean, I guess that's like kind of the blueprint, right? For Percy, as we just saw it with Rashawn and Thordak. So Vax just needs to find like a dead body that she likes, that she finds acceptable, that's not rotting, and then just, you know, have Percy go into that. I don't know how they get him out, but
I will say just kind of one more thing on the Keyleth side of things was, one, how attractive it is to see someone so confident and unafraid of being vulnerable that they can say things like that. Like she's really come into her own power and her own confidence. And there is something so undeniably attractive about when anybody is able to do that. You know, most of us kind of like wring our hands over like, ooh, do I say it? Don't I say it? When do I say it? Like, you know, and that's totally normal. But somebody who is able to kind of come into their own power and their own confidence and be like, look, this is how I feel. And I don't care if you say it back or not. I'm expressing myself because this is me in this moment and I'm unapologetically me. And I thought that was so wonderful of hers. And I think that was kind of the great thing in terms of like Vax's inability to respond was sort of the creator's recognition of how awesome that power is when you have that. It's something that like we all kind of want. Maybe we get it for like some brief moments here and there in life, but rarely do we like get it and get to keep it because it's scary to be that vulnerable and everything. But it kind of felt like, oh, we have a new Keyleth, and like she's coming to her own.
Yeah,
it's very impressive.
Yeah, and I like what she said. I mean, you know, that is what when you follow someone and they're a strong leader, it's because they do have so much faith in themselves and in their beliefs and what they have so much belief in themselves and their plan that it gives you confidence as well. And so it's just like a lot more easy. It's a lot easier to follow them. So she had to find her confidence. She did. Really happy about that.
She did nearly give her dad a heart attack, kind of finding herself.
Yeah. But
when she did, very impressive.
If you want to jump ahead and you want to get to the last episode right now, you just can't wait, then you can go over to Patreon and check that out. Patreon.com/DefiniteDefinitive or the link in the description of this video. You can also see our full watch-along reactions that way.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching Vox Machina with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.